Hello everybody, I'd like to do a video on baseball Yankees. Okay, we just had a really thrilling come from behind win in San Francisco. I mean, it's not like San Francisco's this like world beater team or anything, but it was still pretty cool. I had my doubts that we would come back, but then, man, get a guy on, triple, that drove in a run by Volpe. Volpe got a triple and drove in a run, so an RBI. And then Soto comes up to the plate and just bangs one the heck out, and then we ended up winning the game. We were down 5-3, and we ended up winning it 7-5 in San Francisco. Really big win. Swept San Francisco. Our schedule gets harder in June, and it was a really good way to go out. Really, really big way to go out. So we faced, okay, as you may all know who follow my channel, I was a big fan of Blake Snell. I wanted the Yankees to sign him, and I was really upset when we didn't. Well, maybe because he signed late, he's like often injured and ineffective and giving up runs. Today he looked pretty good up until the fifth inning. He had only given up a run. It I think we were tied 1-1 for a long time, but he pitched really well. And fifth inning rolls around, and his MO this year, he got hurt. He got a hamstring injury. So this guy's like hurt. He's given up runs. Now, in hindsight, I'm really glad we didn't get him. I'm so glad we didn't get him. It was a really good thing. So now I get to sleep tonight. I'm gonna maybe around 9 or 10 o'clock. I get to sleep, or at least 9. Maybe head into bed. Relax a little, maybe. Okay, so in hindsight, it looks good that we didn't get this guy, and um, you know, so maybe because he was out, just on the market so long, he didn't have that build up time from spring training, and so is it all the problems the Yankees do have, or we lost Cole for most of the year so far. It looks like it could be like half a year, although he starts a rehab assignment. Everything's going smoothly for his rehab. He starts a rehab assignment on Tuesday, which is the day the Yankees go back home and play Minnesota. Oh, and back to what I was saying, my dad distracted me. He opened the door and let the cat out. So I get to slip into bed around 9 o'clock, just relax, put on some nice ASMR or something, do something like that, or listen to some music or something, or some talk radio, or just do that. And that could be my night there. So I'll get a good night's sleep, hopefully. I think tonight, because I really, really want to sleep, I think I'll put on some Love Sophia ASMR. She's a really good ASMR artist. Really relaxing. She does like girlfriend and wife role play. I don't think it's inappropriate myself. YouTube didn't like it apparently and took her off the YouTube for a while. There was a petition to get her back on, and they got her back on. So basically, I don't know. It's just one of those things I've talked about in the past where YouTube picks on women who are doing absolutely nothing wrong with their content. Oh, she does a little breathy voice and whatever. But besides that, I mean, it's just positive affirmations, basically. That's basically all it is. It's just positive affirmations to make you feel better about yourself. And there's nothing wrong with that. I've seen plenty of positive affirmations, but I guess because she puts a spin up that it's girlfriend, wife, whatever, and because she does the breathy voice, it's like, YouTube's got to be kidding, man. They got to be joking with that. Seriously. They're jokesters. They're like the Joker on Batman, except probably not as dangerous, or maybe they are. I don't know. I don't really know, but so yeah, so relaxing night. Might get a haircut later. My hair's getting kind of long. What do you guys think? You like my hair? Think it's should grow longer, or do you think I should cut it? My honest opinion on it is I don't like hair at all. If I could just take a tonic and like rub it all over my head and have no hair for the rest of my life, be like totally bald like Uncle Fester, I would do it. But you know, I don't know. I'm not gonna actually take a razor and shave it off. That would be too time consuming, and my hair is too thick. I've got like the thickest hair in the world. I'm like curly. I don't know if you've ever heard of the story. A lot of my viewers might be too young to ever hear this, but Curly from the Three Stooges, his hair was so thick, it was unmanageable. So they would buzz cut it, kind of like shorter than mine even. That's how my hair is. My hair is so thick, it's like it has to be cut this shorter. It's going to be like Charles Bronson bouffant haircut thing going on. You know, it's not going to look good. I look better with short hair, I think. Some people look good with short hair. Some people look good with long hair. I look good with short hair. I'm just a short hair kind of guy. I like to grow facial hair, but I trimmed it up, as you could see. I had a beard going a couple of days ago. So, yeah, Yankees are looking good, and I'm glad. I am so glad we did not get Blake Snell in hindsight, man, in hindsight, because at the time I wanted him, but now I'm glad we didn't get him. And like the other guys that I wanted, like Jordan Montgomery and stuff like that, are not doing good either. I think, not surprisingly, but Dylan Cease is like the only guy that's doing good, but he had a spring training. He was with Chicago most of the spring training, so he had a spring training, and you know he would have been a good get if Chicago's out of it at the deadline. He could always be a trade piece somewhere. Clark Schmidt got hurt, so he was doing great, and everyone in the offseason was saying, everyone in the offseason was telling me he's no good. He's no good. He's a 5-inning pitcher, and I'm like, really? Because I thought he had like a breakout year and looked better than he's looked in years. He's gonna only get better. He's only gonna get better. So, excuse me here. I'm gonna take a little drink. Getting a little parched my throat. Okay, excuse me there. So anyway, yeah, Schmidt was having a really, really good year this year. I don't think anyone was arguing about that. I think everyone was saying, "Wow, what a surprise!" People were saying, although I wasn't surprised. I knew he was going to have a good season, and he has a lat strain, and he's going to be out for a while. But Cole might be back before him, and things just kind of worked their way out with that kind of stuff. And until then, we've got Cody Poteet, who we got from the Marlins, I think. Last year we signed him for the Marlins, and he was rehabbing Tommy John surgery. It might have been 2 years ago. I don't know exactly when we signed him. And he pitched last night. He gave up 3 runs and battled through. I think he got like 6 innings or 7 innings or so. Looked pretty good. So, I mean, if he could just keep doing that until reinforcements come along the way, we should be fine. And just hope everyone else stays healthy, which is like a big, like if you know what I mean. You gotta keep those fingers crossed, man. You just don't know with injury, and the hitters are all so far doing good and staying healthy. Gotta again keep them crossed that they do good, and yeah, it's a long season, but so far so good, and we're in first place, and I like where we are, and I'm glad now, and I'm glad we made some of the decisions we made. I don't know much about the Japanese pitcher. I forget his name now. It's been so long since I kept saying his name. Remember in every video I was like, we gotta get this guy, we gotta get this. I think he's having a bit of an off year too. I don't know, but I could be wrong. But I think I don't think he's doing great either. I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe he is doing good. And then there was that other Japanese pitcher. Man, I forget his name too, but he went to the Cubs. I don't know how he's doing, but I saw his first game in the majors, and it was really good. He was really good. He dominated. He looked really good and battled and got through it and got his first win of the year. So I don't know how he's done since then, but you know, hey, you know who I think the best Japanese pitcher to ever come over and really dominate for years? Sadly, never won a World Series with us. Not Hiroki Kuroda, but Hiroki Kuroda was good too. What was his name? Japanese guy that came over in 2005. Or no. Yeah, he came over in 2005. Not Matsui, not Hiroki Kuroda. I forget his name. Oh man. I should know this. He was a Yankee for like 5 years. But yeah, that guy that came over in 2005, and Hiroki Kuroda was really good. They played together for like their first year, his first year. Oh man, the name escapes me. I'm gonna look it up. Okay, I'm gonna put it in the description of the video, and you could look in the description. You could see his name. Okay, so that's what I'm gonna do. And anyway, that's gonna be it for now. I want to watch a video. I'm watching this new camping guy. I forget his name, but he's not really a camping guy. Well, he has a camper per se. It's a really cool home build out of a van, a white van. And it's got a really nice kitchen with an oven and like a mini fridge and stuff like that. It's got a gaming area. He's a gamer, so he plays video games on this big screen. On the side, he's got Starlink internet service, which supposedly is like really good. And he plays video games, and then on the side, he'll put on like Netflix or something, on his laptop. And then he's got a really nice bed in the back, and he travels. His companion is his pit bull dog. I think it's a pit bull named Millie, and she's a black pit bull. She's really cute, really adorable. I used to have two pitties. One was a pit bull boxer mix. One was a pit bull. She looked like she was mixed with beagle. Something else. The vet seemed to think husky because she had a white eye, and it wasn't injured or anything. And there aren't many dogs that come with different colored eyes, like white, blue, or whatever. So the vets seem to think pit bull, definitely beagle, and husky maybe. So we had, and she was about 50 pounds. And then her name was Ginger, and then Zeke, he was pit bull and boxer. Like, those were the two dogs he was. He was about 90 pounds at his best, at his fighting weight, so to speak. They were both sweet dogs with their families. They both treated the family great. They both slept in my bed under the covers. It was really nice in the winter in Maryland. They kept me warm. And they were sweet. They were sweethearts. But you know what? They both were good watchdogs, especially Zeke, and no one was coming into our house as long as Zeke had anything to say about it. Zeke was friendly with the family, but if you messed with his family, he was going to defend us to no end. He was going to defend that territory. And again, 90-pound dog. Every inch of his body was a muscle. But man, did that dog have some heart. He had heart, man. He was special. And then the dogs I had before that was Bentley, who was my bud, my beagle friend, who went on adventures with me. He went on adventures by himself. I used to let him walk around as I was mowing the lawn. He used to take walks all around the neighborhood. And great dog. He was a great swimmer. He loved to swim. And then there was Misty. She was the first dog I remember. And she was part German Shepherd and Shetland Sheepdog. She was a biter and nipper. She loved her family, but you didn't want to take any food from her or put your hand near her when she was eating, because I don't know if you can see this. You got like a bite mark from her, like right in the middle of my hand there. I'm hearing like music. I think my dad changed the station. I wanted to watch that camping guy. He did a video about a year ago, or the van guy, the van life guy. That's not what it's called, of course, but he went to Area 51 and he does a whole like line of spooky videos, which probably would be great. One in would be great for Halloween. One he did in Colorado on like an old road, an old dirt road that used to be a rail line. It's supposedly haunted. He did a whole video series there, a video there. It was really nice. And he has other spooky ones too. That's called the Haunted Forest or something, and whatever. And then he does Area 51 and some other ones too. So him and Millie are gonna go hang out in Area 51. That should be really cool. So I'm gonna go check that out, guys. Have a great day, night, shall I say, whatever it is where you are. It's my birthday on the 5th. I'm a Gemini gang, and have a great evening and great week coming up. And if you're interested, on Tuesday, Star Wars: The Acolyte on Disney Plus, new TV shows coming out 100 years before The Phantom Menace. It's got a lot of martial arts in it. It's got a lot of Jedi lore. It sounds great. And sometime this month, they're going to be starting filming Mandalorian and Grogu. Maybe around my birthday, maybe around the 5th, they'll start up filming. So that's going to be cool. And anyway, have a great week, everybody. Have a wonderful week. Hope my birthday is just as wonderful as it could be. It's a special time for me, very special time for me. I love my birthday. I love having a special day just for me. And have a great week, guys, and may the force be with you.